Okay, we we in action. We back. It's been a minute since I recorded a video. Ain't even gonna hold nobody. But we back, man. We got a couple minutes till Asia open. Feeling a little refreshed, you know. Let's see what the market, if it presents us any opportunities today. I kind of got on a little early just to kind of mark up charts and see what the market did a little bit earlier. So let's see if it presents us any opportunities. We're going to remain patient, wait for the market to lend its hand to us before hopping into any entries, and just try to, remain diligent. So I did get my first funded account. I'm currently in the 5-day $200 phase of the challenge. So the account is in drawdown by $400. The last time I traded on this account, I did have a positive day, but it wasn't enough to cover the fees. So I didn't count the fees kind of overweighed what I profit. It was $200 and something, and I should have let it run a little bit more, but I was just kind of mainly focused on knocking those days out. So we're still looking for the first full day of the 5-day phase, and then I started a new challenge. I purchased another 100k challenge that I haven't taken a trade on yet. So ultimately I want to get to the point to where I can max out Top Step. I think they allow 5 or 6 accounts, get 5 or 6 funded accounts, and then kind of take trades across all those accounts, so I don't have to risk 2 to 3 contracts per trade like I usually do. I can just kind of risk one contract amongst all 5 accounts and have it add up quicker that way. That's kind of my plan. One of the accounts I plan to use for personal expenses, so any funds withdrawn would be for any personal expenses like living expenses. I don't have much debt other than my car, and that's about it essentially. And then obviously my goal for the second account is to fund my daughter's max out her Roth, and then any potential other investments that I can max, like her 401k. It'd be for life insurance. And then third account will be primarily for my personal 401k, setting up trust and maxing out the Roth and other investment vehicles. And then the fourth account will be like a savings net, and then the fifth account would be fun. So that's kind of how I kind of want to divvy up. That's kind of my vision I have for these accounts. So we'll see if I can get there. Well, I will get there. Let's put it like that. Regardless of how long it take, we're gonna be at it. So it's all about the journey. But yeah, we got Asia getting ready to open here in 2 minutes. We'll see if there's anything presented to us. I do think we're gonna try to head towards this buy side up here, which is the swing high of this 5-minute candle. I hope that my audio is recording too. I'm still kind of configuring the setup. I got to get a new docking station. The JBL, I think it's like the JBL 5 suite or something like that. Man, they have HDMI ports, but you can only hook up one per it's stupid. So I want to get a new docking station and then kind of get a camera. Everything's still a work in progress though. It's currently a lot better than what it was when I first started recording. My audio is a lot clearer because I got a mic. So I look to kind of get back to uploading videos regularly now. We got Asia getting ready to open. Again, this is the funded account, so I'm not looking for any home runs. I'm currently looking for, just I think we're gonna head up here. Here we had an inversion, then a fair value gap, and then we closed off this gap here, the new day opening gap. So we'll see if we'll kind of, start to kind of displace over these swing highs. This bigger rectangle is the new week opening gap that I kind of have. Then I got two 15-minute fair value gaps, which will probably now amount to just one out, an hourly fair value gap. So we'll wait for a little bit more confirmation. Again, I'm just waiting to see just kind of waiting to see how we kind of play out. I'm gonna be patient, especially since this is funded now. I'm not gonna rush things and try to jump the gun. But I do like how this is rejecting off of that fair value up there. It's actually been a while since I've been able to actually sit down and actually record. Buy side up there. We have this 15-minute here, and then we have another 15-minute below. I mean, we had some pretty big runs, so retracement's kind of expected. I would like to see. I want to see if we break this with displacement. Come back up and then retrace. This could just be testing again. So. Okay. So if this holds, this swing low would be our market structure shift right there. I mean, this could be the start of a market maker sell model. Be on the sell side of the curve. Yeah, we have, if this holds true, those two fair value gaps right there. I'm still trying to figure out how to go about alternating between accounts though. I think what I'm thinking is I'll focus on the new account, just and only just use this account for like A plus setups, and the other account I can kind of be a little bit more a little bit more playful with until we get that one pass, and then we home back to risk. Ultimately, what I should do is I should just purchase the 3 accounts and then just kind of the 3 other accounts, and then just kind of all trade them together instead of doing them kind of one by one. I just kind of have to get used to I have to get used to using like Trade of Eight's platform. Cause I like Trading View, so it's more user friendly, easier to navigate. You have more options and whatnot. So I just have to get used to Trade of Eight's platform. So I might, I actually might do that. I might take that route, just purchase the remaining three, and then sync them all together through Trade of Eight and kind of go from there. Again, I'm not rushing anything. I'm being super patient and just diligent. Yeah, it's 2.5 minutes left in the 15, and the candle's heavy. 15-minute candle's heavy, so could look for a pretty nice retracement. We'll see. Okay. It might not give us retracement all the way up here. Not yet, anyways. I would have liked to see, you know, a little higher retracement. I don't know if it'll if it'll give it to us. We're kind of holding this 15-minute fair value gap. The bullish fair value gap. Okay. Notice we got this here. My nerves are intact. I don't feel like just kind of hopping in right now. I feel comfortable just kind of sitting on my hands and just kind of waiting. I don't feel the need to rush into anything, or I don't feel rushed for an entry at all. If I'm not seeing something correctly right now and it leaves me, I'm okay with that. I'm aware that 15-minute fair value gap. We're in a 5-minute fair value gap. Again, originally was thinking targeting this buy side liquidity up there, but we could be in for a pretty nice retracement. So I'm also kind of keep that in mind. Again, I'm just kind of waiting for the market to show me something so clear that I can't miss it. So, and it does look like we're kind of going towards lower levels of sell side liquidity. I just kind of would have liked to see a little bit more retracement. Just kind of like for my comfort, and then kind of a rejection off of one of these fair value gaps or in this OTE. So it's about 7:19. We 20 minutes in. Just about 20 minutes in right now. Or again, two. With the wick rejection, this 15, this bullish fair value gap can hold. This. We did graph stops there. See, I wonder if this would be considered like an order block. This is the low of the previous 15-minute candle right here, and we didn't close below it. So I'm just kind of keeping that in mind. So what I'm saying right now on the 1 hour chart, we had a 1 hour fair value gap that we're currently rejecting out of right now. And then we also, on a 15-minute, we had this level of liquidity taken, and then the previous 15-minute candle we had this, sell side liquidity taken without it closing below the previous 15-minute candle. So all signs, coming from 1 hour fair value gap, rejecting out of the 15-minute bullish fair value gap, all points to this was just, retracement. Now we'll kind of see the reaction kind of once we get to this OTE zone. We do have 3.5 minutes left in this 15-minute candle, so if we were to, I'd like to see price close above this with displacement, and I would consider that my market structure shift to kind of aim towards, since we're so low, this level of buy side liquidity, and then I would consider leaving a contract on for this level of buy side liquidity, but we'll kind of see, how everything just kind of shapes out. I could be wrong, and it could just continue to trend down. That's why I kind of like to leave the bias aside and just kind of take the current data that the market's currently giving me instead of having, a one-track mind. But as I was talking, we did have a nice rejection out of that fair value gap right there. We didn't break below. So we shall see. I gotta get used to this mouse is reverse. I'm scrolling. So for me, this now becomes buy-side liquidity. So we're not getting any harsh as of right now. I guess let's wait and see before I open my mouth. Alright, at the start of a new 15 here, and this looks like a good sign for potential reversal. So seeing as how, like I mentioned earlier, we have the inversion here, I am going to attempt the long, target this initial area buy side. We'll see. Okay, so hopefully it'll tap me in. So we have an inversion here. If we run off of this and if we close above it, I'll just get in on the next opening candle. So we closed nicely above this swing high. I kind of like to see the same thing here. Okay. Okay, it's a good sign. hoping it'd tap me in. So I had one thing I noticed was the time frame, the time frame alignment between the hour, the 15-minute, and then us taking out these levels and not closing below the last 15-minute candle, which kind of gives me more conviction and kind of where we might be heading potentially. So now it's just about finding an entry. I do like this though. We got our market structure shift here, coming from a 15-minute and hourly fair value gap. Okay, so we tapped into the OTE. Let's see how we kind of react off of this. I'm aiming for the lower of the two fair value gaps. Alright, we're about to tap me in. Or not. Okay. So we have another potential inversion here, tying in with a fair value gap there. So what I'll do is I kind of want a better entry. We'll just kind of wait and be patient and see if it shows me a little love. Okay, so I'm tapped in. This might move against me really quick. Again, if it does, that's okay. If it does, I'll just be one and done. You know, got 2 contracts on this account. So, you know, we'll see. Right now, I feel okay. I've accepted the risk. I'm okay with, you know, my risk to reward ratio is 3.7 to 9. I'll probably take a partial somewhere kind of up where all this liquidity is here if we kind of make our way up there. Which, let me just get that set up because sometimes it happens so quick. Sell limit there. Okay. So we know our OTEs right here where that wick is. So I'm gonna get rid of that. So for me, this is kind of very close to an A+ setup. I like to see liquidity taken. Then we get a market structure shift, come back down into a fair value gap, and then take off. We'll see if we can kind of continue to get the push up. We are 10 minutes away from 9 minutes now from the macro, so you just kind of want to see this swing high taken out next with displacement, kind of how this one was. So we did come back down to kind of retest this inversion. So I will be too, since I am in the 5-day challenge phase. I'll be looking to kind of probably exit a little sooner, although I'm kind of targeting these highs here. Only because I do want to get, you know, right now for me it's more important to focus on, you know, being able to pass that, you know, the 5-day challenge versus anything else. But if we get a quick move, then, you know, I'll be sure to kind of leave it on and until I feel certain that we're going to kind of reverse. But again, you like to see displacement. We got 2.5 minutes left in this 15. The 15 looks pretty good. 15 looks pretty good right now. regardless of like the direction of this trade goes, I can say I'm really happy with my execution. For me, I've been preaching is, it's more about execution for me versus like trade result. So again, we kind of want to see this displaced over. Execution over trade result should be the goal. I feel calm. My hands are kind of off the mouse right now. I'm just kind of letting price do what it does. I'm being patient, kind of waiting on the outcome. Again, I do hope. Let's see. From here to here. 22.5 points. Oh, it's not. Which should kind of be, a little less than half. Remember, this is our OTE zone again. Right here that we're rejecting off of, so we don't want to see that. Again, I'm still patient. I'm still calm. This candle is the start of the new 15-minute as well. So we'll see. This could be one of those things where I should have took it, when I had it, but I'm still, I'm still focused on my execution. I'm still okay with whatever the end result ends up being. This one candle came down. Took all these little notches, all the little bullish candles. We want to see a bullish close over that inversion, and I want to see just a ton of volume and just velocity close above this this swing high right here. Look at the hourly candle. We got about 12 minutes left. Okay. What was this mark? 21,553. So up here. Okay, this could potentially stop the kid out. If it does, that's okay with me. Again, the OTE was right here as well, so not looking too hot. Looks like it's about to stop me out. If it does, now end the video. And again, that's cool. I assume the rest. I don't feel, any need to revenge trade or anything like that. I feel okay with my patience and execution today. Should the end result be me being stopped out. Which looks like that may potentially be the case here. From my journal. I think we're in the, let's see, the macro time frame window. Yep. The month of January for me in trading, I've honestly exited out trades too soon and they end up going in my direction. It at least happened in the month of January at least like 4 times. And so now I'm just kind of letting this just kind of play out how it's going to play out. I don't want to have any intervention. If it's gonna stop me out, it's gonna stop me out. So, which looks like that's exactly where we're going, and might be there, y'all. It's the third, so I'm gonna start my journaling process. Okay, so there I am, stopped out. Again, I'm completely okay with that. I like my execution. Again, on the hourly, what did I see on the hourly? We didn't close, but I seen us kind of rejecting out of this hourly fair value gap here. And then obviously we had the 15-minute bullish fair value gap. You know, we taken liquidity from this 15-minute swing low, and then we came up and took this swing low here. Or we closed above. We didn't close below this swing low. So to me, I figured we were gonna go back up and head towards, you know, buy side liquidity after just kind of noticing that, but it doesn't always play out in your favor. But you know, this may go in a direction I want it. You know, I'd probably just potentially you know, just probably got in a little too soon. Stop was probably a little too, might have been a little bit too tight if we do continue upwards, but you know, it is what it is, part of trading. Overall, I'm happy with my execution, so I'm clocking off now, and then we'll be back. Peace.